Hi everyone, hi, welcome to today's live. It is Thanksgiving. For those who celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I will mention that a few times this morning as we're waiting for people to jump online, okay? Hi Stella, hi Pretty in Pink, Kritika, hi. We are going to be using this morning's live to discuss some Sag season and what's coming up for Sagittarius season. Hi Nobby. I hope we get a few more people on live, hopefully, as it is Thanksgiving and people are on holidays, so let's hope that they jump on. Okay, I'm actually going to talk first about a spirit animal that I saw this morning just before I started my live. It was very interesting, and it's a cicada or a cicada, depending upon where you live and how you pronounce cicada. I pronounce it cicada. They're actually quite prevalent in where I live in Australia and where I work. But this one actually popped. It was, it birthed basically. So we'll talk about the spiritual symbolism of that first. So basically, the cicada symbolizes rebirth, resurrection, transformation, and immortality. Now, the word immortality really sort of like stood out for me, and that's due to its life cycle. Okay, so it emerges from the ground, it molts its old skin, and it pops as it flies away. It's sort of like births. You can actually hear the pop when that happens, and that happened this morning, and I was like, oh, cicada molting its old skin, and then it flies away. Okay, so it can represent spiritual realization, change, and the shedding of the old self to embrace a new phase. Depending upon your culture, it can be a symbol of survival, prosperity, or connection to spiritual healers. So I found this really interesting just before I jumped on, and I thought it had a lot of message to do with myself and obviously you guys. I do have a spiritual healing deck as well, so I think I'll use that this morning. That may be a sign to use that. So the rebirth and the transformation, it's most commonly linked to its life cycle, and it can represent a personal transformation, shedding of old self, and emerging into a new state. So this is what we're doing possibly, because I want to talk about Sagittarius season, and I saw this little animal. So we are emerging into a new state of being, and a lot of it's got to do with spirituality as well. And because of its it has a long life cycle apparently, okay? And it's often seen as a symbol of immortality because of its long life cycle. So they must live for quite a long time. Spiritual ecstasy and realization, I'm reading obviously off Google here. In some ancient cultures, such as Greece and Rome, the cicada's song was associated with ecstatic spiritual realization and considered sacred to Apollo. Change and growth, metamorphosis from a nymph to a winged adult is usually representing human growth, the ability to make profound changes in one's life. Native American cultures view it as a symbol of survival and prosperity and good luck. Some areas like France, cicadas are associated with good luck and prosperity. I could use some good luck coming my way. I'm sure you guys too. They're huge in Texas. Yeah, they're big here as well. I think I'm doing a general for Sag season. So if you want to hang around for that or come back for your personal reading, and spiritual guidance in American beliefs, they are also seen as spiritual healers for the soul. Okay, so this is very interesting because we could all do with some spiritual healing, right? Let's talk about Sag season, what's coming up for Sag season for you, for the collective. We have quite a few dates here for Sag season and what's happening on an astrological level. So get your pad and your paper out to write these specific dates down. Let's pull some cards. So Sagittarius, fire sign, masculine energy, okay? What does masculine energy mean? This is all about stepping into one's power. it's interesting because it's giving us a segue into 2026, which is the year of one, which is really very, very exciting to me, because the year of, you know, we all know the year of nine is, it's not the easiest year in the world, because we've had to release a lot of things. But the first house, the year of the one, is about our body, our appearance, how we express ourselves outwardly. So, you know, a lot of you, especially if you've got personal goals, physical goals, you will be definitely attaining them in 2026. And this Sag season and the cicada we just saw is this birthing of new you as well. Okay. Hi Sugar. Hi Egyptian. How are you? I think we had someone else on, Riza. So everyone on the feed, on the chat, will be on the list. I may get a moderator or two on here. Hopefully I do. And hopefully we get a lot of people on. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, so Sag season, do you have your pad and paper? Give me a thumbs up. Write some of these dates down, very significant astrological dates. And we'll pull 3 or 4 cards to talk about Sag season. So we've got the Hermit. It actually came out in the reverse, and I like it in the reverse for Sagittarius season. I think most of us have been in Hermit mode for quite some time. Quite some time, years for some of us, okay? Oh, Ace of Pentacles, I like that. So Sag season is bringing new opportunities, happiness with family and in love, rainbow blessings coming up. You know, we just talked about that cicadas, and in France, they see it as good luck and prosperity. So Ace of Pentacles, good luck. 10 of Cups, prosperity, blessings. I like this very much already. And, you know, action, of course. We've got that fire energy here with that 3 of Wands moving forward. What we don't see coming is possibly still some healing to do, but, you know, fairness coming in, and also like a real look at our tangible assets and what we're giving away. Moving away from a time of difficulty. I think, like, especially in the past 2 weeks, there's been very unusual energy. That's the Saturn and Neptune. Saturn is going to direct into Pisces. We'll talk about that in a second. That's one of the astrological dates. So give me your thumbs up, guys. Get a pad and a pen and write the dates down here. A new way of living and thinking emerges, and possibly how you talk to yourself and others as we move forward in Sag season. And hard work will bring rainbow blessings. Look at that, the Fool. You know, if you follow Spirit's advice here, and it's a beautiful read for the Sag season that we've got down on the table here. This is coming out of this energy of, you know, the Hermit is, he has his wand and he's thinking about all these ideas, but the Hermit in reverse is like, now let's action, let's get out there and do. No more thinking, no more procrastinating, let's do this, okay? There's some opportunities coming up that's going to bring a lot of happiness. It could literally be money. I'm going to clarify that, Ace of Pentacles. It could literally be, for some of you, a windfall or a change of luck in finances. You're able to then, you know, it's the 8 of Cups is underneath it. You got the 5. So change, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. There isn't actually, the only main, I would say, major on the table is the Fool, that imagining your world into being. This is a really beautiful read. So some of you could have changes in your work in Sag season. You could get some sort of reward for a job well done in the past. This is also that Saturnian energy. It is going direct, so let's use it to our advantage. Okay, what else is the Ace of Pentacles here for Spirit? Ace of Pentacles, that Hierophant energy. You've got the King of Wands stepping into, Sagittarius energy, stepping into that power, but using it to the benefit of others, because we can have power, we can use this masculine energy, but we can use it for good or bad. We can use all energy for good or bad. So you've got Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Sag, Leo, and you have the 2 of Cups as well, okay? So for those of you coupled, it's a great month, beautiful month. Soul contracts here, exciting twin flame energy as well. But this is like, if you're single, you know, possibly meeting someone they feel like a gift. But this is a really, really beautiful reading. Okay, now Sagittarius season, let's have a look at that. Hi Sugar, how are you? I've put you on the list already. Stella, I've put you on the list. Okay, so I want you to write these dates down because they're very significant to Sag season. So starting today, of course, we've got Thanksgiving Day. It's a commercial holiday. Yes, it is, whether you like it or not. 27th, super exciting in Pisces. And that is about making, you know, setting boundaries with other people. So if you're, you know, at a family gathering right now, and you've retreated into another room, possibly a good idea. But, you know, finding that time for yourself and definitely setting some boundaries with others. Don't let anyone trigger you, high top flight. Don't let anything bother you right now. Saturn goes direct, and, you know, discipline in lots of areas. The 29th of November, okay, so in a couple of days, which is Saturday, Mercury ends its planetary moonwalk in Scorpio. Yes, thank God. Mercury is going direct, and that is like, you know, it will, between now and I'll say the 9th of December, around the 9th of, you know, the next couple of weeks, make sure that you're clearing up any matters from the past weeks, clearing out any old patterns, behaviors completely. The 30th of November, Venus goes into Sag, making love very fun and pushing us into make investments. Okay, so, you know, investing in love, investing your time and energy towards someone you love, right? December the 4th, super full moon in Gemini, very exciting time. It is a super full moon, and that highlights our ability to communicate well, all right? It is in the star sign of Gemini, which is an air energy. Then we have, and we will be doing a full moon tomorrow read, okay, because I will be working on the full moon, so I'm going to do an early one. 10th of December, Mercury goes retrograde. Sorry, no, it doesn't. No, not again. Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces, okay, and it completes that cycle of where it needs to be, allowing us to revisit our dreams from former months and years. So, you know, it's a brilliant time of the second week in December, Sag season, to revisit what we want to do in our life, and so that we can start the new year and really focus on what we really want and prioritize, right? 11th of the next day, Mercury moves into Sag, reigniting the events of earlier November for the last time, okay? So maybe things, even though Mercury is, is going direct, it actually moves into Sag on the 11th of December, and we are in Sag season. So things may come up from Mercury retrograde around that time, so just be aware of that. 15th of December, Mars goes into Capricorn, gives us power and strength in all that we do. So a great time mid-December before the end of the year. Okay, 19th of December, new moon in Sag will heighten our intuition and our emotions. We'll talk about that a lot nearer the time. And the 21st of December, of course, is the winter solstice, okay? And the sun enters Capricorn, initiating a new season where elements come to the surface. So there's some dates. Let's start on the free reads for today. I'm looking at all my cards, and I haven't used this deck for a little while, so we're going to use this. Top Flight, you are first as you donated, and you may post your question. Okay. Then we have Stella after Top Flight, so everybody don't go away. I don't know if I'll get many people today on the live because we have Thanksgiving. I'll see if I can actually edit the live while it's on. I don't think I can to add tags to it. No, I don't think I can. Type, live, apply. No, it's not going to let me. All right. That's unfortunate. General reading, whatever comes out. Okay. Let's see what's here for you, Top Flight, today. In this Sagittarius time now, moving towards the end of the year. I can't believe it's nearly December. Wow. And you know, next year is going to be amazing, guys. It's the year of one. It's going to be so exciting. There's a lot of physical transformations you're going to make. There's a lot of new things you're going to start, and old things you're definitely going to finally shed. Let's have a look, top flight, and see what's here for you. In the general, what Spirit wants you to focus on, what Spirit wants you to know right now, what's important to your cause, I want to say. So the number 13 has come up, breaking down to a 4. So the 4th of December could be very significant for you. So write that date down, because that is when there's that super full moon in Gemini, okay? So that may need you to display a lot of courage. Spiritual awakening, yes, yes, yes. So there's a lot of changes happening for you spiritually. And it's going to bring about balance. We have the number 5 and the number 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. So you're progressing very well in your life. Spirit wants you to know you're on the right track. It's not going 6, 5, 4. It's 4, 5, 6. It's a progression. You're doing some shadow work here. If you see this awakening card, he's got his shadow here. So you're breaking through something here. 7, 7 on the screen, which is spiritual support. You're breaking free, and you're opening up here to the mystical, which will be that Neptune energy, that Neptunian energy, and this radiance card of the phoenix breaking through into the light. So you could be having some spiritual experiences right now, or coming up for you, where you're understanding certain things. I'm also getting that you're listening to podcasts that explain like Atlas and you know, 5D and things like that. Okay, it'll be very, very good for you. There's something you may need some courage for. Wow, look at this transformation. Having a lot of faith as well, in spirit as well. Okay. Let's clarify these cards. Why is the courage card here? And then we'll look at something more tangible, because this is more philosophical part of your reading, okay? Thank you. Hi, ML. Hi, Ashley. Okay. Why does Top Flight need courage around that new moon on the 4th of December? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. How interesting. Give me more, Spirit, here. The 4 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. Something is going to require you, Top Flight, to keep quiet, okay? So there's some sort of secret you have here around the new moon in Gemini on the 4th of December that's actually you're going to have to keep to yourself. Some people may see the change in you as well, but you're going to have a lot of courage to keep this to yourself, because it's really exciting. It's really exciting, and it could be something to do with finances, and people may want you to open up, but you're closed here, and Spirit is saying having the courage to keep quiet about this exciting news. What is this exciting news, Spirit? Something new that you're doing, or new money coming in? Yeah, there's something about finances coming in for you heavily, okay, before the end of the year, and some sort of good luck. Now, this can mean that you get a windfall, or you go to the casino, or you play a game and you get like quite a bit of money, I'm going to say. Wow, you got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So this could mean like, yeah, no more of financial worry. Spirit's also saying if you're working, it's time to ask your boss for a pay rise also, okay, whether you have money or not. But I see you learning something new, and you're really standing in some sort of like feminine energy to do with finances, okay? Now, you wouldn't think feminine energy has got to do with finances, but feminine and earth energy is feminine energy. So it's like getting super grounded, but there's a need here to keep quiet about something coming in. Let's have a look at this spiritual awakening. You have a gift. You have a gift that you need to share with the world, and I think that next year you're really going to move forward. This is new territory for you. But, you know, if you keep exploring your shadow aspect of yourself and make friends with your shadow, there's something about being able to open up to not only awaken yourself, but to awaken others. So there's some sort of spiritual gift here. You've got a lot of Leo energy in your reading. Leo, 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 which is August energy, okay? It's also as above, so below. Whatever you are waking up to on a spiritual level, you're going to able to bring it to the earth. So if you're like wakening up to how to manifest, or how to bring, you know, what you want in, or to realize that you are the God force, right? So this is very spiritual for you right now at this time. And you've got a lot of spiritual strength backing you. It's almost like Judgment card energy saying it's time for you to have a rebirth. So don't fight this. Just go with it. So there may be some paranormal experience. Yes, there may be. You've got the Justice card. It is time. It is time that this happens for you. It does suggest this rebirth, this like big change within you. And there's the card of rebirth. So that's just clarifying it, the death energy. Okay. There's some soul path that you're going to be moving forward on in 2026 as well. Okay. We've got 4, 4, so you could be seeing a lot of 4s. You've also got 8, 8 and 7, 7. 7, 7, 7 actually. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming. Stability, security, safety, love, blessings. Let's look at a reading that's a bit more tangible than this. This is very philosophical. Let's see what's here for you. Erwin. Do you know someone called Erwin, top flight? Erwin is coming through. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Okay, let's have a look at your finances moving forward to the end of the year. What's coming through here? No way, 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, top flight, there's some sort of blessing on a financial level coming in towards you. Now, I don't know whether it's to do with your career or, like I said, a windfall or something. This is beautiful. King of Swords in regards to your career, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something about the new moon. There's a need to like go buy a lottery ticket on the new moon on the 5th of December. So we have the King of Swords in your career. We also have the 9 of Cups. You're stepping into a period of time here with your career that you're really satisfied on an emotional level. You're really focused on something, and you actually may even start your own business, okay? Or think about starting some sort of side hustle. Family, you have the Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a child within your family, your sibling, or others, another person's child. Environment, we have the Queen of Swords. You've got quite a few people around you. And the Chariot, you could be going to visit someone, a female possibly. There could be a female in your work environment or in your home environment as well, that is significant in your environment, in your life, where you live, where you work. Yeah, you may be getting some sort of clarity to do with your family, or something to do with your childhood as well, okay? What was the no for, top flight? Okay, let's have a look at your social. You've got the Queen of Cups. So female in your social circle, a friend. You could, yeah, you could really like this person. They could be single, someone in your friendship circle. You could really find them attractive. It could turn into something more if that's what you want. Let's have a look at love. Ooh, Ace of Cups under that Queen of Cups. So there could be someone in your friendship circle, or comes into your friendship circle, into your workplace, into where you frequent and go out with any friends. There could be someone new that you're going to meet here, and it could actually turn into a relationship, okay? Yeah, the Strength card as well with that Ace of Cups. So there's something beautiful coming in here for love for you. Now, I'm not going to say it's like round the corner. It could be like into the new year, okay? Oh, I understand. Thank you, Top Flight. Erwin, I said Erwin. E-R-W-E-N. If anyone knows an Erwin, I had an Erwin come through. Okay. This relationship, if you're single now and you're looking for love, Top Fly, I do see this relationship being very successful with the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. So, or if you're in a current relationship, it's going to like grow very, very. There's that cicada. Can you hear the cicada? I can't believe it. Nargis, please do not post questions in the feed. I will call your name. Stella, it's your turn. Let's have a look and see what's here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone that celebrates Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a wonderful time. It's probably not going to get a lot of people on live today because of it, but that's fine. We'll be on again tomorrow. My spirit guides want you to know. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Okay. What does Stella's spirit guides want her to know? What does Stella's spirit guides want her to know? I don't know if you've been cooking lately. I mean, I know it's Thanksgiving and that can be a bit generic, but I see you cooking and there's like something about a cherries or cherry pie or strawberries or something sweet, okay? Maybe you've been cooking a pie or you've been thinking about making a pie. That's coming through for whatever reason, okay? Nargis, I'm talking to others. If you don't want to wait, you can go off the chat. If you want to wait for your reading, there is a list. Thank you. You can donate to jump the queue if you want to. Stella, let's see what's here for you, okay? Okay, I'm going to Top Flight. I think the windfall of money is going through an location. Beautiful. Yeah, I get a raise every March. So I'm looking forward to that. Not a raise, a bonus. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Stella. What you're moving into. And any focus or advice. You know, success is there for you, Stella, if you want to take it, okay? There's something about, you know, the door is open and waiting for you to step through it. There's something about needing to purify or cleanse yourself with water. This came up for me the other day. So water cleansing, coffee cleansing, salt and water, anything that's going to clean your energy and it will activate your life force, okay? There is a doorway. I think it's already sort of like open, okay? Hi, blessings. I'll put you on the list. Okay. There's a need for you here to socialize more, to go out more, to like explore more, I see. I mean, because we are in the first house next year, this could be coming in, okay, for you, that you're able to sort of like see the bigger picture and to get, but you need to get out in the world to do this, okay? Do things you haven't done before. There's something about dancing and singing, and maybe you used to enjoy music and dance and singing and you just don't do it anymore, but it was very pleasurable to you. But there is passion and pleasure entering your life, but you've got to walk through this doorway here, okay? So it's not about just having plans. I just read the chat for New Year. This is like just a general like needing to really open and spread your horizons. There's so much for you to learn, so much for you to do. And this is very Sagittarius, Knight of Wands energy, where Spirit's asking you to be courageous and bold and go out there and meet new people and do new things and take action with passion. This word passion, perhaps you're missing some sort of passion from your life. okay? Stella. But, you know, because it's here, it means that if that doorway's open up for you to get out there, meet new people, join groups, do a dance lesson. I mean, this dancing thing is coming out a lot. I don't know if you enjoyed dancing before or you can do so now, right? But there's something here about finding some sort of passion in your life, even if it's like learning something like tarot or astrology. It doesn't have to be going out and meeting others, but it would be beneficial if you did so, okay? So getting outside your comfort zone, traveling, all right? The time is now. Wow, look at this. There's the doorway and she's walking through it. See? Thank you, Spirit. She's walking through that doorway. So when you feel, because this says answering the call, the need to, it's going to, excuse me, I do have a cold. It's going to transform you in many, many ways. But you need to take the action, okay? You can't just like sit and wait for it to come to you. You got to find what you're passionate about. If I didn't have my tarot, oh my God, I'd be lost. I don't know what I'd be passionate about if it wasn't this. It would probably be dance because I love dance, but I should do that. I think I'm going to do that next year for myself. So if you don't know what this means or don't know what this is for you, please do some mindful meditation, which means completely emptying your mind of all thoughts if you can, asking Spirit for, you know, synchronicities and things to come up. Things may come up on your FB page. It'll be like, join this group, or this would be good for you, or this is suggested for you, things like that, okay? Nargis, I'm going to delete you, I'm sorry, but you know, I can't be having like people just like annoying me on the chat because it disturbs me and the energy. The Hermit is here, okay? You will get the answers you need. There's going to be something new coming in that you're going to absolutely love to do, Stella, and that is waiting for you because that doorway's open. This thing that you're going to be passionate about and love to do is waiting for you, okay? It could have to do very much so with spirituality, learning tarot, learning Reiki, learning about crystals. I'm going to spend most of 2025 learning about crystals. And of course, I always take things one step forward or one step more and opening a crystal shop because that's Trudy. That's what Trudy does. Trudy goes like out there and wild. Instead of just learning about them, I'm going to open a shop. Okay, yes, I am. It's actually going to be a salon, but it's a small salon. I'm going to sell crystals there as well. It's going to be a little eclectic. Whatever you're doing, like 10 of Pentacles is here, it's going to make you feel completely spiritually whole and satisfied, emotionally, mentally, physically. I do feel this is ready for you. I feel that you are ready for it. I think you've got to find out what this is. And even if this is opening your laptop or your phone or whatever you've got, or your iPad or whatever you use, and researching anything about spirituality, about dark magic, you know, following some sort of spiritual group in your community, it's going to really open up like a whole new world, right? There is other people out there that you can support, are going to also join with you in this passion. That is the Page of Cups. So if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what this passion is, you need to meditate. Now, I didn't talk about what I was going to talk about yesterday, so I'm going to talk about it really quickly. Pretty in Pink, think of your question. If you want to donate, guys, thank you, Top Flight. If you want to donate, you can do so, okay? And you will be next. Otherwise, Pretty in Pink is next. So yesterday, oh, I was so excited about this because this is really working and it's amazing. 3 weeks in a row. The first week I asked a question to Spirit and I said, show me, oh, what was it? I've got to start writing this down. Show me a rabbit. That's right. You probably heard this story if you've been watching me for a while, if you've been on in the last 3 weeks. And literally after 7 days, it was exactly 7 days, I got like 3 or 4 videos and they had rabbit cards. They were talking about rabbits and it was all tarot readings. Okay. Then, so that was the answer to that question and that was a tick as a yes. The second question was about, I asked to see, I know, it's like testing Spirit, but it started to get fun now. I asked Spirit to show me a big white fluffy cat. I thought, let's get more creative. 7 days, again, exactly. There was a post on YouTube from Chosen144, who I watch often, with a big fluffy white cat. And he actually posted 2 posts within a day of each other. Right? He's an Australian reader online. He's amazing. He's so funny. Like, I watch him for the entertainment of it. So that was a yes. So now my third question is to show me a Smurf. All right. You know, the little blue people that I used to watch the Smurfs when I was a kid. I was like, okay, Spirit, am I doing the, I don't know if this will affect it, but I asked if I was moving the right direction on a spiritual level. Show me a Smurf. So we'll see what happens. Because that was only on Tuesday and it's only Friday today. So yeah, on the 7th day, we'll see what happens. And then I had a really crazy experience the other day on Tuesday last week, same day as I saw the cat. Oh no, it wasn't. There was another one. There was a tortoise or a turtle. I said, show me a tortoise or a turtle. It can be either or. And I saw the turtle, like on the 7th day. So literally 3 things in a row, week after week, on the 7th day, always on the Tuesday. And then something crazy happened to me on the Tuesday as well, where I got lost in the outback where I work in Australia in a car with my friend. And we're literally in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, OF. Anyway, it all worked out okay, obviously, because I'm here. Why am I rude, Chocolate Empress? That doesn't make sense. You need to explain yourself more so. Why am I rude? Does anyone else think I'm rude? Maybe it's your energy. I've been following you for a while and you've never been this rude. Why have I been this rude? What, because I deleted someone from the chat? Why, is it because I'm not talking to her? What deck was that during Top Flight's reading? Can you say? I didn't even see that. Oh my God. Unfortunately, people project what they feel about themselves, Chocolate Empress, so that's all I'm going to say about that. And I don't think I've been rude. Oh my God. Right, okay, well, you let yourself out, I'll hide you as well so you never come back again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. That was random. That was so random. Okay. Maybe she's got something going on in her life. There's some sort of thing going on with her, obviously. I'm having a great day. Insane. I know, right? Oh my God. Sending love and light to her anyway. Sending love and light to her. Obviously, she's going through something. People project their energy. Oh, I just got the chills. So people project their energy and it's usually the way they feel about themselves, okay? And then they, you know, most people think about what they've said and like realize it's their energy and not like mine. Oh my goodness. Okay, Blessing, you are on the list, darling. Stella, post your first question. Yeah, oh my goodness. Stella, what's this? The devil. Yeah, no, actually, that's not your energy. Let me cleanse here. Oh my God. What the hell was that all about? And this is it. You're open to spiritual attack when you're on these channels. I was telling my story. I wasn't even reading the friggin' chat. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Reading regarding finances. Okay, let's look at past, present, and future. Okay, let's see what's here. All right, past, present, and future for Stella in regards to finances, in regards to the tangible here. Recent past, Spirit, please. Recent past for Stella. in finances. I feel it's going to be like a rebirth in your finances though. Whatever you've gone through, there is something new coming in for you. Look at that, the Nine of Pentacles on the split. Right. I think there's been like a pause where you've not known what to do moving forward, or how to spend your money, invest your money, how to make more money, or things have been slow. So there's been a block. I do feel there's like been a financial block as well. Okay. Hi, Stefani. Thank you, blessings. Your name is on the list, dear. Okay. Okay. I do all my donations first. If someone donates, thank you for waiting. Hi, Andrea. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Okay. Came out in the reverse. You're definitely moving away from, maybe some information came in the past, it doesn't have to be recent, and it's been hard for you to turn your money around into more in your bank account or more savings, and there was possibly a stroke of bad luck in financially. So this wheel did come out in the reverse, so I have to acknowledge that. Okay. And Spirit's saying, you know, maybe you've been in the mindset of hanging on a little bit too tightly on an energetic level to your money, and there's a need to really let go of that, and to, okay, let me pull another card on that. Any lack of mindset, so that you can bring this in. So you may have been trying to do that during Mercury retrograde. This is Pisces energy as well, okay? Okay, let's look at current energy. Seven of Wands, the Hermit. I do feel that you have like a financial goal or a dream or something you want to do. You've been really trying to let go of this lack of mindset, okay? And put behind you whatever financial difficulty or bill or something that's like drained your finances in some sort of way, okay? Your father could be significant here. We've got a masculine. Sometimes I see it as your energy, Stella, but this could be like a boss or a father figure. So this could like right now be very like, it could even be a financial advisor. There could be someone like a spiritual mentor as well, or a teacher that's sort of like helping you, or you could be watching them even just on YouTube, okay? But like trying to let go of that mindset of lack of, okay? And you've got the Emperor and the Empress together. So this could signify like a couple of people, or two or separate people. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't have to be mother-father energy, but it can be like support from people. And like even watching things online, like how to manage money and things like that. You could have been watching that. It'd be very good for you to do so. I feel it's more like online than literal people, to get financial advice or, you know, advice on that lack of mindset. Seven of Wands is like making sure that you're keeping on top. I think you're on top of things, you're afloat right now, but you're just trying to like figure out how to get more stable, how to make more money, how to let go of any mindset or lack of. Okay? The Six of Swords moving forward. I think once you get that relationship with money on a mental level balanced, then things are actually going to be a lot better for you. This is the number 6, so this is talking to me about 2026. The Ace of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the King of Swords. I think you're breaking free of some sort of norm here where, you know, people, you know, they save money and they get a house and a mortgage and a car and a boat and a white picket fence. I don't think that's you. I think like you're breaking free of something here. You're doing something you love and you're not following the crowd or the rat race. Why is the King of Swords here? Is this a person or is this Stella's energy? There is a masculine here. It is a person. And they're coming in to support you and help you. It could be someone you know in your community, you meet, it could be a financial advisor. It's definitely someone through online, okay? And they're really going to help you at a financial level to grow your business or to manage your money, okay? So there are any questions that you've got or any decisions or choices that you've been unwilling or not know how to make financially, they're going to put you on the right path, okay? So this is someone coming into your life that's going to help you, all right? And then look at this fresh way of looking at finances, the Page of Pentacles. And if you could see, his arms are very muscular. So this is like strength in money, strength in where you invest, okay? So this person's really going to support you and help you. And there's the star. There's the star that's in the Hermit Lantern in the current energy, okay? This is really, really nice. So, oh, and she's naked. Near future energy is beautiful. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what you don't see coming is you're going to be like, you know, money can make us feel just emotionally satisfied and emotionally calm. I know when I've got money in my account and I feel like just calm. And I was watching this lady, she woke me up because I had my earphones in last night as I went to sleep, Stella. And she woke me up and she's going, you don't need money to be free. You don't need money. Well, yeah, you do. I don't agree with that. Money is a commodity, it's an energy. Spirit wants us to experience it. We are a human, we are a spirit enjoying a human experience. We are not a spirit, a human enjoying a spiritual experience. All right, we're the other way around. So it's important that we remember that. And we're here on earth for a reason. We chose to come here. We chose to come here to enjoy everything it provided, and part of that is money. Money's been around since the Romans and the Egyptians and way before. There's always going to be, or even a barter system. So don't your connection with money. I want you to love money, okay? Love it. And use your double bonus. I just read the chat in December for Christmas, your Christmas bonus, to really enjoy, okay? Enjoy the finances. Enjoy it. And there is someone there coming in that's really going to support you. Post your second question. Hi, Andrea. Post your second question, Stella. She must have been drunk, chocolate princess. Oh my God, Andrea, you weren't here. She came on. She's been coming on for ages, chocolate princess. I wonder if she sent me an email. That would be interesting. And she told me I was being rude. And I wasn't even looking at the chat. She asked me something on the chat and that really bothered me because but I don't want it to affect my energy. It's just a shame because I wasn't being rude. I know when I'm being rude. I work all my life to try not to be rude, and I'm very aware if I am in any way. So that was just really sad. Anyway. Excuse me, I do have a cold as well, guys, okay. Oh my goodness. I know, thank you, Kritika. Oh, we haven't named the baby deer yet. We haven't named her yet, okay. We're going to gather names, and the person that wins will get a free reading, okay, from me, and that will go through the whole of, I'm going to say, we'll end that competition the 1st in December. And then I'll whittle it down to my favourites to 4, and I'll put that on the post, and we'll see how many percentages we get. So it's an ongoing thing. I probably should have mentioned that more, but I will. Blessings, please be patient because I do have another person currently, okay? So Stella, why do I have so many difficulties when it comes to love and friendships? Because you're a starseed, because you're different. And you may end up all your life not having a lot of people in your life. Let's look at my vampires and angels deck. Okay. Why does Stella have difficulty with friendships in regards to relationships? Okay. Why does Stella have issues with friends and relationships? You shine so much light. Some people can be blinded by it. They can be intimidated by it, by your energy, by your aura, because you are so very spiritual, all right? You may also notice that you're feeling or looking younger as you get older. That's me. And for those who posted my age in the thing, you still haven't guessed it, guys. Okay, so I'm going to keep it there and you can guess it until you guess it. And then the person will win a reading. And I should have put that there. I'll edit that post too. Okay, you're looking younger as you're getting older. Okay, your bloodline, it's in your blood, okay, that you are magic. You've got the magic card, candle magic. You have a gift. You are able to see visions, possibly within candles or fire, and it's in your bloodline, Stella, okay? It's in your bloodline. You can all be friends with each other. There you go. You can find out where each other lives and you can all be friends with each other. Age like fine wine. Yeah, like I'm not like tooting my own horn, but as I'm getting older, I seem to be looking younger than I did. But then I don't drink alcohol anymore. That may have a lot to do with it. Okay. All right. You trigger people. There's a Tower card. You trigger others. They can see their faults within themselves, okay, because they see the light in you. You may be getting a lot of downloads as well. You're starting to get more downloads. Ask Spirit for like signs or synchronicities. They will give you downloads to understand what your bloodline is. Also going into your bloodline, heritage and excuse me, culture. You may get some answers. Yes, I have a cold. I'm actually on antibiotics. I don't like taking tablets, but I cannot. Yeah, your blind. Oh my God, your light blinds them. Your light blinds them. Exactly. Your light blinds them. What did I say? Your light blinds them. Okay. What else do we have here? Your light blinds them. People are repelled. They're either repelled or magnetized by your light. Most of the people on this earth are NPCs. Go check out what NPC, actually I'll tell you what that means in a minute. And so they're not fazed by your light or otherwise, but they're not really interested in being going towards you because they've got nothing to gain from it. Yeah, look, I mean, oh my God, you're a starseed. Because you are a starseed. Exactly. I think that's all we need. You are a diamond, you are a gem, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Time and patience, all will be revealed, I want to say, okay? So you're going to, like, with time and patience, you're going to see your gifts more and more come through. Okay, trust in the process. I'm going to take a break in a second. I don't know if someone online has got stomach ache right now or feels nauseous, but I've just got a big wave of nausea, so let me know if that's you. And there's something herbal you can take for that. I'm going to get her some ginger. 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is a really interesting card with this particular question because this is others. Like they put a wall up. I mean, you may put a wall up, but that will be because you're very aware of energy vampires, right? But like, I feel this is others. They're cautious to come towards you, but only because of what we just talked about. You will meet the right people, all right? You will meet the right people in your life. Give it time and patience. And meditate on this, okay? Ask Spirit for help and guidance in connecting with the right people if you want more friends in your life, okay? There is a masculine here for you. Now, I don't know if this is love or this is like a male friend, but there's someone who is extremely spiritual, that is like possibly from your star system as well, because you're a star seed, that is coming in your life. I don't think they're in here yet, okay? You trigger others' healing. You trigger people's healing. They know what they have to heal from and they don't want to heal from it, but you trigger that in them, okay? Three of Cups in the reverse. Spirit is sort of also leading you away from the devil type of energy with alcohol, cigarette, you know, anything. Yeah, your soul path is not with people from this world necessarily, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't meet people from your star system. I would do like a past life regression with a reputable reader or practitioner or spiritual practitioner, right, to help you understand where you've come from. I actually do have a deck, but I don't think it's here. It's a time traveler's deck, and it sort of like gives you more insight into your lineage. Okay, so you need to learn more about this, like learn more about where you've come from, get a past life regression. You have a lot of love to give, and I do feel there's new people coming in that will be like the right people on your path, but Spirit definitely wants to keep you away from any devil energy, because that's not why you're here, right? Look at that. You're a starseed. You shine your light, okay? And I don't know whether it's called on the judgment energy before. I think that was in your first question. But you're going to keep going through these spiritual rebirths, Stella, okay? All right. Thank you. That was your reading, Stella. Pretty in Pink is next. Pretty in Pink, just let me know you're there. I don't think anyone else donated. I'll read the list, okay? We've got Pretty in Pink, Kritika, Noxie, Rezia, Sugar, Egyptian, Ermal, Ashley, Blessings, and Stefani. Okay, that's the list. Okay, Stefani, thank you. Oh, that's what I was going to do. What was I going to do? I was going to find out for you guys. What was I going to find out? Oh, damn, I've forgotten right now. Damn it. Okay. It may come to me, and if it does, I'll check it out, because I was going to Google something for you guys. But anyway, okay, I'll do your reading first, Stefani, then I'll take a break. Pretty in Pink, let me know whether you're there or not still. Otherwise, we'll just go forward with Kritika after Stefani. Stefani, post your question. What's next in love? Oh no, it's okay. It's gone now. I pick up energy. I think it's like someone online wasn't feeling well or something. That's okay, Stefani. It is there. Thank you, Katika. I won't be too long. Let's do Angia. Oh yeah, sorry, Angia. I'll put you on the list in between Blessing and Stefani. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see. What's next in love? Are you single or coupled? What does Spirit have for Stefani? What does she need to know about love? Wow. Twin flame energy. April energy, also the number 4, stability, security, safety, celebration. This is masculine energy because it's wands as well. There's a lot of yellow in here. So the yellow is the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is going to tell you on an intuitive level when you meet this person, you're going to know, okay? And you're going to know because the energy is going to be electric, I'm hearing, okay? So this is upcoming for love. The Chariot. Currently, Spirit is, so you're in a twin flame journey. I mean, we all are, but you're on a twin flame journey right now. There could be from an Asian culture as well, I'm hearing, okay? And the Chariot is Cancer energy, but this is like Spirit's really trying to support leading you guys together, even though you're not on the same path yet. It's almost like this is you, this is your twin flame, okay? And you're slowly coming together, depending upon how you're growing and healing on your individual timelines. And then when you're ready, or when Spirit knows you're ready, you guys will meet. And it's always going to be someone you don't expect, or someone that, thank you, Stella, always someone you don't expect, Stefani, or someone that you wouldn't normally go for, because they're not your normal type, but your normal type is not what Spirit wants, okay? It wants, but you're gonna know, you're still gonna know. You're gonna be like, this person isn't my normal type, but I think this is them. I think this is the one. Strength, Leo, so July, August energy is highlighted here, or between April and August in 2026. Leo, Cancer, Aries energy. You could meet them on a trip. You're going to meet them while in conversation. And also hearing intimate bar. So you could be on your way home from work one night, it might be late, you may stop into a bar, like a wine bar. There's something about a dimly lit place, but it's an establishment. So I'm just picking up this stuff, but it doesn't mean to say that's what's going to happen, right? Like meeting them in that particular place. There could be something connected to that. Maybe they work somewhere like that, okay? So you're going to have a conversation. This is in deep conversation. This is having a deep conversation with someone, and then you realize they're your twin flame because you have so much in common. And that's when the Fool is here, right? Aries, Libra. The twin flame journey, the Fool and the Four of Wands. Show me who this is specifically. Yeah, this is through a conversation that you have with a person, and it maybe just start as you just met this person, you don't go out looking for them online or anything like that, and they could be a Libra, and then this person could even be a lawyer or something, like work in the law enforcement. It could be a policeman. But it's through a conversation, specifically through a deep conversation, that you're like, oh my God, this person is mirroring me. And this person currently, because they're bringing, Spirit showing me their current energy, is bringing me towards the fact that they're going through 8-8 is here. We've also got 11-11 here, which again is twin flame energy. We've got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but they're currently going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, and they're having a lesson that they're having to learn. They're healing from this currently. But what they're walking towards is their 9 of Cups, which is you, right? Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. There's a lot of Sag energy here Six of Wands, that was at the bottom of the deck before. Ace of Pentacles. Show me who this person is, Spirit. Can you show me who this person is? It's possibly got to do with travel or work, or you're having a conversation with someone about something, and you realize, oh my God, this is the person. I just got an itchy eye and this card dropped. Yeah, it's when you least expect it. This person's going to change your life. So Spirit is advising you here with the Devil and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse to really like let go of any expectation you may have that you're attached to currently on an energetic level as to what you expect your person to look like. Because I do, or be like, but I wanted to say look like, because I think it's a very different sort of person, right? Maybe I'll get arrested. I don't think so. You're so funny. Okay, no, it's nothing like that. You have a soul contract with this person, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's really, really important to know that whoever this is, they're your twin flame, right? You have a soul contract with them over hundreds and thousands of whatever of years and lifetimes together, okay? But Spirit's not showing me exactly who they are, but they're mirroring your energy here with the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles. So you've got 6, 6, 11, 11, 8, 8. You've got 4, 4. A lot of synchronicities here. You will sort of like know when this person comes across your path. You've got 8, 8 as well. And I don't know whether I said that. 6, 6 is here. You may start to see number synchronicities just before you meet this person. All right. Don't fight what you feel, because this person is a very different type. All right. Hi, Selma. Noxie, I'm going to have a quick break before I do your reading, lovely. Okay. Just finish this up for Stefani. Okay, it's not showing me too much yet about looks. I do feel they could possibly be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're very positive sort of person. We had strong Libra in your reading as well, okay? There's that wheel again. You know, they could have some Mexican in them. I'm just going to say that. There's something about Mexico or like South American, like Caucasian South American type of energy here. You may be from that area, like from Mexico. Yeah, that's just saying, yeah. There could be something about their culture or tradition as well. I'm getting strong Aztec energy here, which is South American, right? Yeah, because I'm getting cards that came out before, so Spirit's saying yes. They're younger than you, which you may feel like is like not what you wanted, and that's why they're like, but it is your person. They're just young or look young in this lifetime. It doesn't mean to say they're not, you know, they're still your twin flame. They're very focused on their business. They're very focused on their resources. They're very fun though as well. So they like to travel. But I'm picking up like strong Caucasian and Mexican. I wish that I had my time travelers deck. So I'll get back to you later on that question. I'm going back to work. I can pull a card. Thank you. No. See? You don't want that. Okay, that's not what you would normally go for, maybe. Okay. All right, Noxie, I will do your reading very shortly. Hi, Fabi, how are you? Anshita, how are you? Tuba, how are you? There is a list for everyone that hasn't been online before. There is a list, okay? And if you want to jump the queue, you can pay the donation, which is in the description. But if you don't, you can wait, okay, for your reading, because I will be on for a while today. I'm very aware that it's Thanksgiving and there's probably people doing other things, so it's not like as many people as normal. So please be patient, okay? I have added you to the list, Fabi and Sheeta. I have added everyone that's online is on the list, but the next person is Noxie. And Noxie, I'm taking a break. I won't be long. Please let everyone know, Noxie, if you would, thank you, that I'm breaking. People be like, where's she gone? Okay, I won't be long. Okay, thank you for waiting. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, girls. Okay. Okay. Noxie. Let's see what's here for Noxie. Finance reading. So there's possibly something internet-based that you've been thinking about doing, or something that's going to come in that's going to really support you on a financial level, but it's something that you're going to love and be passionate about. So that's coming through quite quickly here. It's something you may have to learn. So you may even be doing some online learning to move you towards a career path you've always wanted to do, or even going outside your home and enrolling in a course with others. Okay, but there's something here about learning, and I do feel it's very online related. So Spirit's asking you to think about money, or think about things from a different perspective to be able to create money, but it's got to be something you love. Like when I do financial readings, sometimes there's no literal pentacles come out, which talk about the tangible, right? But it's more so like Spirit saying you have to think of what are you passionate about? What do you love to do? What can you learn more about that you are passionate about, to create that, to change that, to morph that into a business, an online business, something like that. So whatever you're passionate about, keep bringing more passion and love to it, and you will like succeed financially. Okay, and it's time for this rebirth to happen. It's time for you to do so, but you have to be really focused on a mental level. That's what I'm picking up here. Let's see what's in the cards. Yeah, look at that, the Hanged Man in the reverse. What else can you add to your content that you're creating? Yes, it's been super slow. This actually came out in the reverse, which is like super slow, not just slow. The Wheel of Fortune is here for your taking, which is fortune, right? This keeps coming out. This is such energy, right? What are you going to bring love to and passion to? You need to remain focused on that, okay, and ask Spirit for help and guidance, because you do have that little bird here above, and the birds above or around the court cards are Spirit support, okay? Yeah, is it a spiritual business? What is it that you're focusing on? Is it got something to do with spirituality? You're really focused on some sort of spiritual business here, possibly. And that is where your Wheel of Fortune is, right? Yeah, and it's time to do so. It's time for this rebirth. I'm getting cooking as well with you. Like, have you got a passion for cooking or creating food in some sort of way? Okay, you got the Seven of Pentacles. And of course, he's got his orange cloak on, which is the sacral chakra energy, right? So it's really important that you communicate what you're passionate about to yourself, and then like how you can grow from that. What did you do in the past? Is there anything you did in the past that like uplifted your finances in any way? Okay. So there's some financial decisions that you don't do too much at once. So the Two of Pentacles is like you have to drop one of these. You're juggling too many things at once, or too many ideas. Like focus on one or two particular ideas or things here to create something. Because the Seven and the Two of Pentacles makes the Nine, right? What are you stopping yourself from doing? You're guarded because of fear, possibly, that it won't work out, or fear of failure. You're hanging on too tight to your idea or your relationship with money, instead of just going, I'm not going to think about money, I'm just going to do what I'm passionate about and what I love, and that's what's going to bring in abundance towards you, okay? So continue to work hard on whatever you love and you're passionate about, And ultimately you will have like that 10 of Pentacles, and there's the 9. So you've gone 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, right? So continue to think more about, you know, the growth that you can have within what you love and are passionate about. Again, there's that passion. So you could be getting like news, or in Sagittarius season, there's an opportunity coming up. Wow. That's opening up for you, an idea. Spirit's giving you some sort of idea here. That's that Queen of Swords with the bird, right? Spirit is bringing you that idea that you can focus on so that you can imagine your world into being with money in it, okay? You're definitely moving away from the norm, right? People, you know, doing the 9 to 5 and etc., you know, the working for the man type of energy. So this is very self-employed energy. Think positively. Make sure that you're not feeling that anything that is like closed off to you. Expansion. I'm hearing expansion. Expand your mind. 3 of Pentacles. There is a soul purpose here, a contract. You could also be getting support from a masculine, or they could at least be listening to you. But it's more like they could be giving you advice about, okay, well, that didn't work, so, you know, how could you do this, or how could you do that differently? It could be a father figure as well, but it could be a masculine friend or someone in your environment that you come across, and they're like supporting your dreams for you. So it's just really nice. Yeah, there's the Star and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So, you know, you are going to succeed. You are going to like achieve or retrieve that star here. You've put a lot of hard work in. Continue to put the hard work in, okay? And be passionate about what you do, and you will reap the rewards. What's your second question? Pretty in Pink. If you're there, let me know. Katika, I think you're still there, so let me know. You will be after Noxie. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm going to light a new candle. I'm going to light a new candle. The energy is a bit funny today. That's okay. We'll get there, guys. The messages are coming through. It's a very quiet energy as well today. I don't know why. I've been single for the longest time, but I've been wanting to experience love a bit recently. Yeah, you're blocked. There's a block here. There's a block. There's a mental block. There's definitely a masculine coming in. Remember, for those of you who are online and for those of you who are single and it's hard to find love because it's hard to find the right person that is spiritual like you, it's hard to find that ultimate, but you know, there's a need to keep asking Spirit to bring your twin flame, to bring your soulmate towards you, okay, so that they'll come in, because they will. There is someone, that is definitely a person for everybody, okay. I do feel like a fire sign is here for you. Oh my God, that Wheel of Fortune again, it just keeps coming out, doesn't it? You've been through heartbreak, you've done the healing, and then the Wheel of Fortune is here in love. Aries energy, the Emperor. Yeah, your Emperor is coming in. This person's been through a lot in their life, okay? They've worked really hard on themselves. They've built themselves to be the person that they are. Okay, and there's you, Leo, but this could be fiery energy, but this is just the most spiritual court card in the deck, the Queen of Wands. That's you, okay, coming together with your masculine. Yeah, you could meet this person on a trip. They could be a bit younger than you. They definitely could be a fire sign, okay, really, really strong fire energy here. And there's the Knight of Cups. They are coming in. You are going to experience love, true love, okay? And wow, they're going to treat you like a queen, an empress that you are. This is the divine masculine and feminine, emperor and empress coming together. They're coming towards you. You probably least expect it, or when you least expect it, when you're just doing your thing, looking after yourself, empress energy, okay? So let go of any expectations. Wow, there's that letting go of any expectations to do with who this person is, what they look like, when they're going to come in, because they are coming. Yeah, there's a need to stop worrying about love because they are coming in, okay? It's a celebration. This is beautiful. You could meet them out with other people. You could meet them on a trip. Yeah, there's really strong travel energy here. So maybe you're traveling, or in the near future, or just like they're traveling towards you. And this is good karma. This came up in the upright, coming in for you in regards to love. This person is a gift to you. They're going to open some new doorways up. This is a strong relationship. They're possibly even going to support you in your business. And it's time that this happened. This came out in the reverse though, so it's not quite time yet. But definitely 2020, between 2026, you're not going to like this, and 2028. But it's only 2 years, okay? I'd rather wait for the right person than go through a bunch of heartache with the wrong people. Look at that, the sun. You're going to be very, very happy. The 2020, this person is going to be very, very spiritual like you are, okay? You could most definitely meet them on a trip, or they could be from a different culture to you. But 2028 is very significant. Now, I know it seems a long way away, but you know, the years fly by, and we have to cherish every moment. It doesn't mean to say that you will meet them in 2028 though. You could meet them before that, but like the relationship could grow into something more solid and compatible and secure by that time, okay? But you are ready, but not quite ready. But they're coming in, or they're not quite ready in their journey, right? Join a spiritual group. Okay, Spirit will bring this person in when it is the right time. There's a lot of people around you as well. So you could be like meeting this person when others are around you. Hi Clarity, how are you? I'll put you on the list. Let's have a look. Hi Selma, you're on the list. Okay, I'm calling out to Kritika. Kritika, are you there? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, for those celebrating Thanksgiving. We don't have a lot of people on the live, and that is probably why. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate that in Australia, obviously, but for those of you, I do like appreciate that you're on holidays right now, guys. So whatever you're doing, even if you're on your own, I hope that you have a nice rest and a nice time over the next day or two. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Kritika. Main themes right now. Yeah, it's got the Hermit in the reverse. We've got the Two of Swords. Something about putting something into perspective. So, you know, when our mind is, like I say, our worst enemy and our best friend. There's something possibly you're worried about or thinking about, and you need to put it into perspective. The Hermit is in reverse, so Virgo energy, but this is about like needing to get out of hermit mode. This is coming up a lot. If you watch the beginning of the reading again, Kritika, you'll see that, like, because Sag season is getting us out of our comfort zone, it's making us action. It's a fire sign, it's masculine energy, which is all about action and passion and moving forward. So if you've been spending a lot of time alone, Kritika, Spirit's asking you to like get out of your house, get into your community, and get out of your mind. And any mental blocks that you have right now, or whatever you're blocking, you'll be able to make some decisions, because Mercury is going direct on the 29th, on Saturday. and it's time we started making plans and decisions and started acting on our dreams and our wishes, right? What else do we have? Third eye. So third eye chakra meditation would be very good. This is just basically, this is a realization or acknowledgement that we are more than one person. We are two beings in one. We are a human self, and our human self is also connected to our higher self, okay? So this is you supporting your human, which is your physical, your mental, your emotional. They're all human aspects of ourself. We're a spirit being, you're a spirit being, you're a soul being. So doing that meditation where you're realizing, and I know you already do, but talking from your higher self to your human self, being that caregiver of your human self, especially if you've got mental conflict, okay? All right, we have, you will get clarity, Ace of Swords. So as you do a third eye chakra meditation where you're connecting with your higher self, you will get the answers that you need right now if you've got any mental blocks or you're finding it hard to make decisions, especially in regards to relationships, okay? Relationships with others. I don't know if you're single or coupled, but like even connecting with your current partner or, you know, connecting with another person, it would be very significant. This is that meeting of minds. This is a spiritual union possibly coming up for you, okay, with a particular person. So if you're single, then there could be someone coming in for you, okay? You're going to know who this person is. We've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. When you meet them, you're just going to know, oh, this is the person that Spirit was talking about. This is the spiritual connection, okay? And there's a lot of passion here. You've got another ace. Now, we are moving into the year of one, so we've got 1-1 here. This is definitely in 2027 for you, a relationship, a love relationship. We'll clarify this in a second about who this could be, okay? This is someone, Seven of Swords in the reverse, who will not hide anything from you. They are an open book, okay? They are an open book. You can trust this person, okay? And there's a lot of new opportunity coming in for you apart from like love as well. You've also got travel highlighted. This person could be from a different culture or religion to you, but you just fit together. You have this spiritual union. You respect each other, beliefs and opinions, okay? After a period of possible boredom in love, okay, Kritika, you are moving forward towards that year of one, which is all about self, right? The first house, about self, about how you are viewed as well in the world. So you're going to be attracting someone here. Who is this person? Kritika, passion, clarity, spiritual union. You're going to know who they are. You're creating this, another one, okay? So the year of 2026 is going to be all about creation for you, creating love, creating money, creating boundaries, I'm hearing as well, okay? You can meet this person online as well. They could be younger than you, darling. You could be guarded because they are younger than you, all right? Here's that Wheel of Fortune. It keeps coming out. We are in Sag season. It will keep coming out because of that, okay? This person is going to be your star, all right? There's also a lot of good luck and good fortune. Whatever you're wanting to do, Kritika, moving into 2026, it's open for you, like the door's wide open. The possibilities are endless. Spirit is really trying to lead you in the right direction here after a period of pause. But there's definitely a masculine coming in a love relationship. Like I said, you're going to know who this is, right? When they come across your path. That was your reading, Rezia or Rezia. Rezia, you are next, and Sugar, you are after Rezia. So if Rezia isn't here, Korea gonna shine absolutely, because you've got the Chariot in the upright, you've got the Star. So anything you want to bring to the table, anything you've worked already very hard for, like anything you've got that knowledge and wisdom in regards to that as well, is really going to shine through. You're going to be able to use your knowledge and wisdom in all aspects. And you've got the Magician, right? So you can create anything you want here. Really, really, really nice energy for anything, really. You have 2 aces, you have 3 aces, really, with the Magician. Many, many new opportunities coming in for you in all aspects. Okay, I'm waiting for Razia or Sugar or Egyptian. Thank you, Kritika. Who is online, please? I have 5 people here. Five people here. Who's here, please? I love all this replies on my guess my age thing. I love it because they're also like not right. I'll edit that post. Whoever gets that right will win. Why is no one there? I don't know. There's 5 people online. There's 5 people sitting watching, but no one's talking to me. So please let me know who's online. Otherwise I will go. I've got 2 private readings to get through. Clarity, post your question. These cards aren't really talking to me. I was told by Spirit to use them, but they're not really talking to me. So we're going to use a different deck. I'm going to use the Wisdom deck. We'll try this deck as a base for readings today. Moving forward. Clarity, post your question. General for you. Let's have a look in different areas of your life. Let's look at finance, career, love, family, etc. Let's see what's here. And your main energy and what you don't see coming. Okay, so you have finances. Family. Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. Social. 2 cards. 1 only came out. Okay. Career. Nice. Environment. Oh, nice. So I would say out of all these cards, the only, I would say 3 areas of your life right now where you have to be cautious is your friendships, your love relationship, and pretty much that's it. Everything else looks really nice. So people, all right, people, what you don't see coming is at the bottom of the deck, and at the top is your main energy. Okay, so finances are coming in slowly, I feel here. I think that's like probably your main energy of your reading, possibly worried about your career or money, but things are going to work out, okay? After possibly a period of difficulty, you're mending something with your money, I do feel, okay? Thank you, Angia. Why is the chaos and so we have chaos and conflict, but it's in reverse. So you're coming out of a period of difficulty in the financial level. You may have been like, right, 2026, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to save 10% or 20% of my wages, whatever you can afford. I'm going to do A, B, and C. So you're really focused financially right now, okay? And you know, it's really going to pay off, I'm going to say, for you. It will be slow, possibly, you know, you've maybe made some bad decisions. Everyone has in a financial level in the past. I certainly have. I wish that I'd known what I did back then and saved more than I have, but you know, there's that turtle, there's that slowness, but he's carrying that treasure. This also talks about love. So if you're concerned about not having a relationship, or you're not with the right person, I don't know if you're single or not, clarity, let me know. But this is like moving towards abundance in possibly love and money, but like it's slow, okay? It's slow coming in. And the year of 25, I would say, has been very slow for you in regards to money and love, okay? Let's have a look at this chaos and conflict in the reverse. So in balance, it's in the reverse. You're getting more balanced in regards to your money in 2026. So it's the number 6. It's in reverse, about difficulty in money, which is very good. You know what direction you're moving forward on. So right now you're possibly, or having recently made a financial plan, okay? And you're able to step into it and say, right, this is what I'm doing. I've effed up in certain areas money wise, but I'm going to just like really focus on that in 26. Family, you have the dove of peace. I've been seeing doves everywhere lately, and I've actually felt very peaceful. So you could be feeling very peaceful in your family situations, or your family circle is like, there's a lot of peace that it possibly brings to you if you're visiting family, or if you have a parent in your life or siblings. Also, someone in your family could be beginning something new, okay? And you could be supporting them with that, and then moving into a more peaceful phase of their life, all right? We have the star with that, which is really nice. So there's a really nice family dynamic here, and it's really beautiful to see, because often we have, you know, our family is given to us for definitely for lessons and a reason and for healing. And we are given to our family for the same thing. So this is really nice. It's a very peaceful energy with family here. Now, we'll get to social and love later. I want to look at career. We've got the number 21. So I don't know if you're working right now, but there may be some things you want to change within your career. Rizia, you are next. Okay, don't go away. All right. So yeah. Oh, your sister's pregnant. Oh, congratulations. You're going to be an auntie. And it's going to be a beautiful baby. Actually, this baby is a star seed. Now you've told me that. This baby is a star seed, okay? They're going to bring a lot to the world. As far as your career goes, you know, I don't know if you're like looking for something else, but you have the number 3. So this could be a new contract. You have 3333 here. You're going to be seeing a lot of 3s, or you have been seeing a lot of 3s. You've also got the 9, and 3s going to 9. Let's have a look at this clean it up energy. Yeah, maybe you're just like tying up some sort of loose ends with the job you're currently in, and you're starting to look for something else. You're definitely moving forward in 2026, clarity, okay, with possibly a new contract. And number 6 again, 3s go into 6, so a lot of 3s. We've got 6 6 here, another 6. Moving into a better job, more money, your soul purpose, your soul path in career. All right, let's have a look at environment. You have to the Sea card. Spirit's really supporting your environment where you live, possibly where you work right now until you decide to leave, or when you decide to leave. Spirit's saying you're just like going with the flow a little bit right now, where you work, where you live. You're not like, or if you're not, Spirit's saying just let's see what happens. Like, just go with it and see what happens. Environment. So I do feel that your spirit is guiding you in the right direction as far as where you live, especially here. You know, you may want something better. So you may want like a better job, or you may want like a better apartment or a better home, and you'll get there. Okay, you'll definitely get there. It won't happen in 27. But you're on the right path. Three of Pentacles. You could be moving. You could be thinking about moving. If you're thinking about moving home and changing jobs, that is very highlighted as well. These are all beautiful energies. I think they're really, really, really significantly positive. Okay, let's move on to love, however, and friendships. Friendships, first of all, you got the, to be fair, in the reverse. I do feel there's someone in your environment, you already know who this person is. I'm getting the name Jane or Jade or something like that, possibly beginning with J. There's someone in your environment that is not to be trusted, and they're not for you as a friend, okay? So who is that to you, Clarity? Do you know that person? Your name suggests, Clarity, that you already do. And that's what Spirit sort of pointed out to me, who this person is. You know, you're wise, you're smart. If this person is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, they're not going to get very far, okay? And Spirit's saying there's sort of like good luck here coming forward to you in regards to friendships in Sag season specifically, and like pointing out who's going to be on that wheel with you moving forward and who's not. All right, so if you don't know who that is, there's someone who comes in all like, hey, you know, fake. Fake. All right, there's a fake friend here. Right, and they could basically, what was the word I was going to say, protest in a way, like they could be very like openly loving to you, but there's a lack of trust here, or you feel intuitively like not to trust this person. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse, this is the trickster energy, right? A very strong trickster energy. Could be a masculine as well. Could be beginning with J. And there's, look at that, the letter J there. And B is there, but like that letter J is significant. Jaden, Jasmine, anyone beginning with J. Jane, Joe, Joy. All right, love, you have not for you coming up. So there's someone coming in that you feel negative around, all right, in regards to love. I don't think they're in your environment right now. I think there's a lot of healing that you still need to do or go through from past or even past lives, because that's the card that's coming up for you. So Spirit is basically advising, like, at least for the next 6 months, I wouldn't really get involved with the relationship, because you haven't completely healed what you need to from the past. You're going to attract devil energy, all right? But you're going to know. There's a King of Swords here in the reverse. A King of Swords, Clarity, in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a narcissist. This person is not for you. They're going to try and be very tricky as well with how they speak and very suave. But it's going to cause a lot of conflict and problems if you move forward with this person. So they are not for you, okay? So continue to be patient and go through the healing that you need to. Love right now is going to be a burden for you, okay? So I wouldn't go there. I really wouldn't. Spirit's advising you not to. Look at that, 7 of Swords. Yeah, no. Right. Focus on money. Focus on your job, where you live. Focus on your family and the relationships you have. You know, cutting out people is still required here, or even a particular friend or person. There's still like quite a few things for you to do while you're mending, while you're going through that transformation energy. Entering a new phase where you're only going to have like 2 or 3 friends maybe through your life, but it's all you're going to need, okay? Okay, we've got Pratima. Hi Pratima, I'll put you on the list. Hi Star Angel, I'll put you on the list. If anyone wants to donate, you can jump the queue. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I don't celebrate it, but I appreciate your holiday, so and respect that too. So thank you. Yes. Razia, post your question. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Razia. Post your question. And there is a post to name this little beautiful little fawn here, okay, in my description, in my post section of my channel. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. What is coming for the next 6 months? Some main themes for you, Rizia. Let's have a look. I'm going to keep using the wisdom of the oracle. They're really talking to me today. So, main themes. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Ooh. Very nice. 2026 is going to be, and 2027, and even up to 2028 is going to be a huge transformative years on a spiritual level. Especially things are going to start lining up for you in the next 6 months. Spiritual community is very much highlighted here. Making your own spiritual community, joining a spiritual community literally in your area where you live, being online in different spiritual communities like this one. You're asking a lot of philosophical questions in the next 6 months. Why am I here? Who am I? And the who am I question is definitely for the year of one, right? 2026 is the year of one. You're moving, you're elevating spiritually, you're growing, you're not going to be left behind. And you're also opening up to, that's not what I was going to say. You're also very aware, or going to be more and more aware, who you can trust and who you can't, okay? And Spirit's helping you with that. You're going through a massive spiritual transformation. Look at that death energy. 2026 is going to be massive spiritually, okay? You're moving 5D. You're moving towards 5D. You're not going to be left behind, Razia, okay? But it would be advisable here to connect with your spiritual community, or a spiritual community here. Even asking questions together and really digging deep into oh, that would be really cool, like a podcast type, but like a literal podcast where you're all sitting around asking like whys and wheres of the mystical and magical of the universe. Things are going to start really falling into place for you. I feel like if you feel right now there's something that's not finished with someone, or like there's something left unsaid, I think you're walking away from that, right? You're being more in the present energy. And this is like, this isn't just come about. You've put a lot of hard work into getting to this point. Years, 10, 20 years, your whole lifetime actually to get to this point. And a huge spiritual year for you. It's so exciting. I wish I had these cards for myself. I don't read for myself because, you know, I can be a little biased when I do that. Let's see what else we have here. The Star. Wow. Yeah, Aquarius energy. We are in Aquarius timeline. So you're achieving this goal. You're achieving a goal. You're achieving spiritual enlightenment. You're moving away from conflict or anyone that causes it. Yeah, you're definitely not. You're moving in a different direction. You're probably making a lot of friends. Online community is coming up here as well. I'm getting the chills. You could be experiencing or start to experience a lot of paranormal activity in 2026. Don't be frightened of it. Ask for it to come in, actually. You could even do like ghost hunting, or like you could do something in your community. This is like really spiritual here, okay? And there is that star, like you're continuing to walk towards your spiritual freedom, I want to say, okay? It's beautiful energy. Things are lining up for you. And I wanted to say also in love, although you may not be like really interested so much in love, I do feel that things will line up for you on a relationship level. Whether you're in a relationship now and things are just going to get level up and get more balanced and better, because of course they will if you're spiritually evolving. So there's a spiritual involvement here. You've got loads of stars in your, like you could literally do an online presence, and everyone would know your name as well. That's also coming through. But you could also like be connecting with someone on a spiritual level that turns into a relationship if you're not currently in one, okay? But if you're currently in one, this is the level up. This is the number 6, right? So it's like about more balanced energy. Look at this, the Death card. Yeah, you're elevating. But this is a very spiritual, like, I just want to talk about spirituality because it's definitely highlighted for you. Like, you're elevating spiritually. You're not just taking anyone's like affection. Just know that the more light you shine, the more shadows you cast, right? So people will be repelled by your light, but they'll also be attracted to it like a moth to a flame. But then what happens to the moth? It gets burnt, right? That's you just snuffing out people that are, well, not literally, don't go around doing that. But please, you know what I mean. Bambi, that's such a cute name. Put that in my post comment. You're going to continue going through spiritual awakenings. I know you did last year, but you're going to continue going through these because spirit, that you have a purpose. You have a purpose here. You're starting to realize what it is, your spiritual purpose, okay? And look at what it's going to bring. Enlightenment, love, happiness, you know, tapping into that childlike sense of you. I love this reading, okay? Like, literally. I wish this was my reading. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Let's have a look at the next person. We will go back to the list. Sugar, if you're there, it's your turn. Pretty in Pink was there but has left the feed. Sugar, Egyptian, and Ermal. Sugar, Egyptian, and Ermal, they're the next 3 people. We're going to continue with this frame with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Hi, Twin Soul, how are you? Okay. Hi, Unity. I think you're already on the list. Unity, Twin Soul. I won't be on for a hugely long time, guys. I have some personal readings to do. Just to let you know, there's only 8 people on, but I am doing a December special, so it's half price read. So if you want to email me for more information, you can do so. Let's have a look at Sugar or Egyptian or Ermal. If they're not there, we'll go to Andrea. Sugar, Egyptian, or Ermal. Andrea, if you're there, post your question. There you go. I just started dating this guy. He's an Aries. What is this current energy for you? Okay. Ooh. You may feel very peaceful and calm around this person, like that you just, when you're in their energy, you just feel calm and like they're your best friend and like you feel very safe. There's a safety element about this guy, M, okay? There's a safety element, but you're not sure. So the Between Worlds card came out, like you've both been through possibly difficult periods of time or relationships, and you're unsure whether it's going to go to the next level or if you want it to go to the next level or if he's ready for that as well. You could have met them in your community as well, at work, in your hometown, online. It's just Spirit likes to give me a little bit of an overview here sometimes, okay? But you feel very safe around this person. And you're just observing them right now, like you're seeing what they're going to do next when you say something, when you do something, observing them around their family, observing them around their friends, seeing how they treat others. Hi, Clean Music. Yeah, you're really in your yin energy, your feminine energy right now. Yeah, you're using your intuition, you're tapping into that. You know, I feel if this is a relationship that's been going on for a while, I think there's a lot of loyalty here. Or this person, oh, you just started dating them. I think there's a lot of loyalty. I think that you feel like this person will be very loyal to you, okay? And they will be. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of excitement. But you're just unsure when this will turn into something like the next stage of love. I think there's a lot of lust still. There he is, King of Wands. What does he feel about Andrea? What's his intentions? 7. He's fighting how he feels about you. I think there's like because you have like different stages of love, and the first is lust and attraction, right? And you're in bed all the time with each other or whatever. And then like you start to find each other's idiosyncrasy. Spirit's saying something funny. I have to say it. Like you see each other's like idiosyncrasies and like faults as you see them, and vice versa. And then you fart in front of each other. That's what Spirit just said, or whatever that could have happened. I don't know. So there's this like he's finding his feelings for you as he's moving from this passionate energy towards having feeling for you. Okay. All right. So I don't know if there's been intimacy, but if there isn't, there probably will be, because now we have the Knight of Wands. So this is like coming in strongly with passion. Lots of passion. It's a Sag season as well. So, and you have an Ace of Wands, all right, which is very phallic energy in the tarot. Let's have a look and see what else is here. But there's a but, okay? And that's that between worlds in the reverse. There's this emotional sense to you that you're just very unsure, all right, how he feels on an emotional level, all right? Oh, that's so cute. He texts you after he gets home. That's so cute. Yeah, so we have the lovers. This is definitely growing into love. But he could be, or you could be a bit emotionally confused about like, is it love? Is it love that I'm feeling? Could this be love that I've been searching for? Just go with the flow, Spirit's saying, like just go with it, go with like what's going on, okay? Think positive. You know, if you've got any negative, you know, thoughts in your mind about this relationship, like Spirit's saying, you don't have to be like what, you know, Spirit's giving you spiritual strength basically to like be positive here. Yeah, Two of Cups and the Lovers came out. So this is definitely growing. This is a beautiful union. It will grow into something more. He wants it to grow something more. You want it to. You may have not said I love you to each other yet. There's like possibly he's confused if you, like he doesn't know how you feel emotionally. You don't know how, like it's like never the twain shall meet. It's sort of like you both feel, but you're not expressing it like clearly. So the Magician energy is here. So this is being able to bring what you want to this tangible. There's possibly some healing either he has or you have that you don't see coming, okay, where you're going to have to go through some sort of like fear, or he's going through a fear, or you're both like fearing talking about your past as well, right? Andrea, you're so funny. That was your reading, Andrea. Fabi, you are after Cheetah. Andrea's had her reading. We have Sugar or Egyptian. I don't think they're here. Ermel, Ashley, or Blessings. Ermel, Ashley, or Blessings. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so. I will be leaving the feed very, very, very shortly. I will be on tomorrow. If you missed the season video, it is at the beginning of this live. If you want a private reading, I'm doing half price specials from the 1st of December through to the end of December for the holiday season. So you can take advantage of that. Just pop me an email and we can talk about how much that is. I don't put that into the post, but you can email me through, okay? Who is online, please? Because I will leave the feed. I know it's Thanksgiving. People are spending time with their families, which is beautiful. I thought I'd come on anyway. Those who I needed to read for, I've already probably read for by now. Unity, post your question. And then Fabi, you can be after Unity. Let's probably end it there as well. So Unity and Fabi, you are next and probably last. I will honor my donation though. If you do donate, I will honor that. But otherwise, Unity and Fabi, you are the last today to have your reading, I have to also cook. Okay, obviously you guys have been cooking probably. A love reading. Are you single or are you coupled? Are you single or are you coupled? Single. Okay. We're going to look at past, present and near future or immediate future. Okay, recent past. Oh, that came out straight away. Have you been involved with a masculine in the recent past that caused a lot of fighting, issues, arguments? It doesn't even have to be recent. It could have been years ago. This person could still be on your mind, or what you went through with a particular person. Someone that's very manipulative here, very controlling, portrayed themselves as being like some sort of like, look at me, I'm amazing, but in a very manipulative way. Okay, when they had ulterior motive here, there's a lot of fighting possibly. So this person you could have been thinking about this person lately as well. This person could have been infiltrating with that person. Whoever this person is, you need to cord cut them. You may have already done it like I did, but I'm starting to think about them lately. That's their energy. They're vampires, these people. They're bloodsuckers, okay? And they're coming in to infiltrate. You could have known them like they could have been a childhood sweetheart or something and turned out just to be a lesson, okay? Let's have a look. So you need to cord cut from a past for this past person. There's lots of cord cutting online, so go check that out and do one of those cord cutting exercises. Current energy, you have the Temperance card, and now we are in Sag season, the 5th of December. Ask Spirit to like clear this energy and bring you forward something new. It's raining outside here where I live. Okay, right, yeah. You have to really clear this person's energy. They could probably, and most probably are, thinking about you and wanting you back or wanting to contact you, even though they don't. It didn't work out with them. It's never going to work out with them. They will never change. Okay, so if anyone comes back in from your past, know that the cord cutting is still in your current energy because you haven't done it yet. Okay. Pretty in Pink, I called you about 10 times. You weren't there. I'm leaving the feed in a second, darling. Yes, it will help with your healing. It will help with your emotions. And then it will clear the way to bring in your true love, okay? Because this person has they're an entity. They're an entity. Stay away from them. Delete them, block them, cord cut them, okay? Because your person is not going to come in until you do, okay? They portray themselves as wanting to be happy, or 10 of Cups in reverse. It's a disappointing energy, but you need to cut it off. And the 5th of December would be perfect for that super full moon in Gemini, okay? To look at that shadow aspect of this past person. Let's look moving forward. In the future, yeah, heartbreak in the reverse. You will get through this. You will get over this. You will cut this person from your life, okay? But then there's a disappointment in love. So there's like a progression here. Don't think back on the good qualities about this person. Maybe they had a couple, right? But very small amount, because this person was a narcissist, and that's the energy, they still have their hold on you, okay? So be very clear. Look at that sword, that cutting, and the mask. Who is that person cutting them off? So a lot of your future energy is not a new person. It's cutting off this old energy, and then you move into the 9 of Cups, focusing on yourself, doing your own spiritual work, your internal work, your physical work, your mental work, okay? And you can create anything. Now, Magician's come up a lot today. In 2026, you are moving towards more mental balance. You've cut this other person off, and you've got twin flame energy and possibly meeting them online, okay? Connecting with your twin flame. It's going to be a very, very big year for you in 2026, okay? They could be a Taurus, I'm hearing. and they could be coming in through work or travel. Capricorn energy, yeah. This devil energy, and it's time to cut your past away, because your person will not come in, all right, until they do. Hi Elaine, oh my goodness, it's raining. I'm just going to have a quick break. Hi Elaine, how you doing, darling? I think we have Fabi is next, Fabi, Fabi. Thank you, Unity, that was your reading. Fabi is next. I'm leaving the feed in a second, Elaine. Okay, if you want to donate, you can, but I'm not taking anyone else. Fabi, let me know if you're there, Fabi, Fabi, and you will be the last today. Happy Thanksgiving, Elaine. I don't know if you celebrate it. I don't, obviously. I'm not from that part of the world, but I appreciate you guys' holidays. I know there's not been many people online today. So, Fabi, let me know if you're there. I'm just going to clear that energy out. And I'm going to take a quick break, guys, and I won't be too long. Don't go away. Hi Elaine, so post your question. Post your question. Post your first question, Elaine, darling. Let's see what's here for you. General. So you weren't here for the Sagittarius season reading at the beginning of the live, but go back and have a look at it. There may be something in there for you. Tomorrow we're going to be focusing on the full moon reading, which is obviously not till December 4th or 5th, depending upon where you are, Elaine, but there may be something in there for you as well. So check out tomorrow. Won't be a second, guys. Okay. Elaine, what's the general energy for Elaine right now? What does she need to know? Okay, there's exciting energy here. You're moving into 2026 with a lot of positivity, a lot of imagination, like the Fool card energy. You're thinking. Don't overthink it though, okay? Don't overthink it. There's something about keeping something simple, because Spirit just said keep it simple. Like focus on one thing at a time. So if it's your career you want to focus on, go right, what is it I truly want to do? And like deep dive into that. So don't overthink it. 4-4, you may be seeing 4-4 or 8 right now, which is about your stability, your security is very important. Don't overthink it though. Figure out one thing and move forward with it, okay, with your career. You've got the Milk and Honey card. What's going to fill you up with happiness? What's going to give you blessings? What's going to make you feel blessed? So you're coming into a period where you are still thinking about what it is exactly or how you want to move forward or what you want to move forward in. But you will get some blessings from using this time, I'm going to say between now and the end of the year, to figure out what that is. You will figure it out, okay? Spirit will really help you. You may get a lot of answers in your dreams. I know you dream a lot, but this is about dream time. Yeah. You may be asking a lot like, why? Why have I come to this point in my life? And I'm not sure about A, B, and C. Okay, love, relationships, career. So you may be asking a lot of questions, but don't overthink it. There's something here about moving forward passionately with one thing right now, okay? Yeah, you have this deep knowing inside yourself what is going to be abundant to you when we're talking about career here, all right? What's going to bring you happiness, balance, and abundance does not necessarily mean financial gain. It means what's going to make you feel excited, what's going to light up your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, okay? And dreams are going to be very significant. Write them down, and if you can journal, and you probably already do, but look into what those things mean. Wow, and then there's the happy card. 2026, this is the number 26. There's a lot of happiness coming in, a lot of dreams coming true, right? Trust your higher self, and there's a higher power at play here, again with the number 4. So you have a lot of even numbers here, a lot of spiritual support. You have 4444, very interesting. You have the number 7, which is the only like uneven number, but that's spirit supporting you. You have 6, 6, and 8. So a lot of even, you're moving into a lot of even energy. Your main overall is your community. Again, an even number, the number 8. There's something within your community that is going to be, wow, support your new life here. Again, the number 4. Is it the number 4? No, it's the number 3. So this is like a new soul contract. It's something you're going to be very passionate about. You've got the Ace of Wands energy moving into 2026. I do have a cold. I'm taking antibiotics. I don't like taking tablets, but I've got to work, and I've got to work on Monday night, and I've got to fly back, so I'm really focused on getting better right now. Okay, yeah, career is the highlight, right? Your career, being disciplined in that one thing that you want to be passionate about moving forward. So it's really positive. This came out in the upright. So using that Saturnian energy, Saturn goes direct. When does it go direct? Let me find that date for you. I just talked about that. So go back and have a look at the Sagittarius energy for the Sagittarius season, right? Saturn goes direct today, 27. So from today, set boundaries with yourself and others, okay? You will be very successful, Elaine, in regards to something with your career, but you have to be passionate. There's that wands energy, that masculine energy, that action energy, okay? There could be a masculine that can support you, King of Cups. Could be someone who interviews you, or a boss, and you will be doing a lot of hard work. You're putting like all your eggs in one basket here. You're really focused on something. But the Eight of Pentacles is something you already have knowledge and wisdom about. Excuse me. So whatever path you're moving forward career-wise will be something you already sort of know. All right. And there's your star. Wow. So a beautiful year for you in career coming up. Focus on your career right now. Get balanced. Do some base chakra meditation. That is Sag energy. Something's coming up in this season where you're making more money. All right? You're making more money. So right now you're getting to a more stable place. Be very focused on what you're passionate about. Spirit keeps saying it, okay? What's this new life and Ace of Wands energy? Yeah, you can't see it coming. You may have to face some sort of fear to put yourself out there to the community here. So there's a need here to look at things from all different angles. Like, don't overthink it, but look at something like, how can I use my creativity or my career in whatever way, and like go out to the more on a community level, okay? What's your second question? Yeah, you will get finances you deserve. You will get more financially stable in 2026. It's definitely coming in. And like Spirit keeps saying, if you focus on what you love, Pisces season is going to be very significant to you in 2026, right? Which is the end of February through to the end of March. Yeah, again with the Pisces season. Trust yourself, all right? Trust yourself, your higher self, what it's urging you or telling you to do. Trust your dreams. But you are like really being supported by a higher power here to start whatever this new thing is. It's going to be very, very lucrative for you, Elaine. Very exciting. Whatever comes out. Okay, what else does Elaine need to know? I just got the name Graham. Okay, Graham. Do not think your dreams are insignificant. This come out in the reverse. So this dream time has come out again. Spirit support is coming through your dreams. Your answers will be in your dreams about stuff, okay? You're stepping into a change that's peaceful. This dove spirit has come out a lot in the last couple of days. I just saw a bunch of doves last night as well. There's a period of grace coming up here, an elevation for you, spiritual elevation, career-wise as well. You're going from a difficult period to a beautiful time. You have a lot of blessings coming in. You are blessed. Write in the comments, I am blessed. New contract, you're called, again, the number 4. So you're going to start seeing a lot of 4s, which talk about structure, stability, security, okay? Being able to know what that means to you as you step forward. Hmm. There's wholeness coming in here. Wholeness. Feeling whole, feeling complete. You're still asking a lot of questions, and that's fine. Keep being curious, okay? There's that new life and wow, and synchronicities coming in for you. So whatever's been happening in 2025, don't think that it was a waste of time. You learn a lot from 2025 here, and things are going to start falling into place for you. What else do we have? Balanced energy, connecting with people in your community. This was near the community card that was in your last question, in your general. You got the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Tower. I feel this is someone in your environment, and I don't think they're in your environment right now. There could be some jealousy here from someone, to be honest. It could be like, or someone who's controlling, and they don't want you to be successful. They want your energy, so make sure you're protecting yourself, protecting your energy, saging, cleansing. Someone doesn't want you to be successful here. They're confused as to why you're successful, right? It's because they don't have the inner strength. Let's get some cards from my deck, because, yeah, what's that? Yeah, keep going though. Count your blessings and keep going forward. There's someone here that doesn't want you to be happy. Wow, okay. So you got an energy vampire here. Yeah, your light blinds them. This came out for someone before. The more light you shine, the more shadows you'll cast. As you're growing spiritually, as you're elevating, okay, keep going forward. There's a need here to cut certain people out, possibly this person, if they are masculine energy. Maybe you say something they don't like, and you're like, no, I have freedom of speech, I can say this. You have to protect yourself against this person, because they're confused as to why you're elevating and they are not. It's because someone you already know as well. It's definitely male. And I think I said a name right at the beginning of your reading, Graham. That's right, thank you, Spirit. Just watch out for someone called Graham. Okay, you're breaking free. They don't understand how you can do it, and they can't. So there's a need to cord cut, all right, from this particular person. Let me know if you know someone called Graham. Okay, because if you don't, they're coming in. Yeah, count your blessings, Abacus, counting, count your blessings. And know, like, who is worth putting the time and effort to grow something with, right? Trust yourself and your intuition. This person is possessed or wants to treat you like their possession. So this could be to do with love. Like, you could meet someone and think you're falling in love with them, and all of a sudden they show you their dark side. This person's definitely got an entity attached to them, so you need to, like, release yourself from their energy. You're a star seed, okay? They see that in you. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, it is some dark energy. I've had to live with dark energy and entities through many lifetimes. And they're not welcome around me, in my home, in my person, in my energy at all. They know that. But they will try and come in because they're powerful, right? They're powerful just like we are. Of the light, they're also powerful. They also hold power, but it's a negative power. It's for their own gain. Yeah, they have an attachment here. I've had an attachment. I've had an attachment which I've released now. I had an attachment years ago, and yeah, they could be like the black sheep of the family. You could feel like you're the black sheep, because, like, you don't have a lot of friends, or you don't have, like, people don't understand you, but it's because you're so lit, right? Anything else? One more card, please, Spirit, if you can. It's important that you stay in control of your emotions here, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're moving into new territory. This person cannot go with you, okay? That was your reading, Elaine. Just that little warning there about that person. I think that you're intuitive enough to not bring them into your new life with you. You don't need to learn any lessons about people, places and situations that are negative anymore, okay? All right, so Fabi, if you're there, I'll do your reading because I did say I would. If you're not there, I will be leaving the feed. Thank you all for being on today. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. What's left of it. There's probably a few inebriated people around in the US right now at 8 p.m. I think they're not. Yeah, okay. Hi Anastasia. Unfortunately, my live is over now. I've been on for nearly 3 hours and that's enough for me. I have to leave, but I will be on tomorrow. We'll be focusing on the full moon. If you missed like the Sagittarius season video, it's at the beginning of this live. It's about 15 to 20 minutes long, so go ahead and look at that. There may be something in there for you. I'll just call out and wait 30 seconds for Fabi, otherwise that's it, guys. I will be on tomorrow, 6 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. New York Eastern Standard Time. So come and join in. Hopefully we'll get lots more people on tomorrow. Have an amazing night, guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing for this Thanksgiving. And hopefully I can see you online tomorrow. Bye-bye.